you all for showing up. 80s party. The door almost hits my head. I have to jump back. Lost in thought is what I last expected. I knew she was here when everyone else left, but I didn't think she was in the bathroom. Her eyes are big blue marbles rimmed with wet. I don't know if this effect is synonymous with fertility or raised libido, but I suspect it is linked. She sidles up to me, slinky black skirt and black knee warmers, leans one hand on my shoulder, takes her platforms off 1 foot at a time. This reduces her height, so now her eyes are at my nose. 80s party in the bathroom. She says it super fast. Angela, you scared me, I replied. 80s party, she reminds me. What, you got the cocaine? 80s party. Her breath, cherry cough drops, camel lights, and an embossed invitation to the ball on the hill. 80s party, okay. We better get in there and get this thing started. I cross into the bathroom and turn to her and outstretch my hand in an overstated gesture of appeal. We make eye contact. Her eyes contain an ocean, her body a cliffside of coolness. She moves to put her hand in mine, and in that moment, I know I will be making out with her as soon as I pull her to me. She slides across the tile. She has her platforms in her other hand, and the hand moves deftly behind her to plant them onto the tank of the toilet. She uncoils and becomes still. My awareness is relaxing. I feel the cool air of a late June afternoon. Without preamble, I sense a noise, a movement, a presence, a person. This fact strikes into me like the Kool-Aid pitcher guy just broke through the wall. In my mind, there is a noise like rending wood, like a great whaling vessel transported into the shower. Splinters, hemp rope, varnished oak, cannons, and a scatter of whaling spears spilling. Tom is standing in the hallway, the bead curtains settling around him. We had not bothered to close the bathroom door as no one else was home. Tom has a pink styrofoam cowboy hat on and is clutching 2 racks of Pabst cans, one at the end of each arm. He is staring at us and says in one breath, "Hey, I just ran into Smeagol from Fort Collins. Haven't seen him in a while. We went and shot his M1. He had these targets that explode when he hit them, and then Sarah stops by and, believe it or not, pays me back the $200 she borrowed 6 months ago." I am taken aback, frozen in the milliseconds of delight, fear, and understanding. Delight. I have one hand on the small of Angela's back, transferred there from her hand. She is in front of me, all of her. We have compared our intentions and found them identical. Fear. Someone walked into the house and then to the bathroom, almost into it, all before I heard a thing. Understanding. It is Tom, not a burglar, so okay. A sort of Mexican standoff has occurred. We all stand there, complete in the roles we have cast ourselves in. Or it is a postcard, a joke one. The caption reads, "Nothing going on worth talking about." And above it is myself, chopped Dickies khaki pants, long socks with a red stripe, and red checkered Vans. I have one hand on the small of Angela. Angela has her hair perfect like always, Shirley Temple style, the curls like small sausages. Her black skirt that sucks to her skin, her decaps held in check by a red bra that is seen as a horizontal stripe across the tall of her back. Her platform slows on the tank of the toilet behind her, and Tom. Tom is wearing a dumb styrofoam pink cowboy hat, too big for him. He is not wearing a shirt, and he is rocking his favorite pair of worn blue denim Carhartts and the work boots, Vibergs, that he never takes off. In each of his hands is a half rack of beer. Baby-faced but balding, blonde as wheat. We better get drinking before Dan gets home, I say, disengaging with Angela and grabbing one of the half racks from Tom's hand. I now place the likelihood of making out with Angela at less than 50% and falling. I hear Angela say something to Tom, and they follow me through the bead curtain into the big living room, with all the annoying pentagram cloth banners on the windows, the posters of Dan's drawings from 8th through 11th grade framed, and the well-trafficked couches. The cigarette butts in the cut-apart cans, and the one real ashtray on the wood table. There's another table with a tile top, patches of square tiles visible at the root of beer bottles. The empties growing cigarette butts from their lips. I stand off to the side of all that, over the bare wooden floor, open the flap on the half rack, and let all 12 cans of Pabst roll out. It was my trademark back then. I saw one of the guitarists for Deprived do it when I was a junior in high school, and it made a lasting impression. A room full of punks pounced on the beers after being dumped on the floor, and it made no difference how they arrived there, the beers, and also it circumvents the dilly-dallying of deciding who to hand beers to. The cans settling around me, one or two still rolling, and I look at Angela and she gives me a "you blew it" look. This is a shake of the head no, with a lazy smirk, her lips gone thin in derision.